2000 here. Okay, but seriously, it's been a million years since my first deviation posted in this website called DeviantArt. My first ever deviation is pretty nostalgic every time I look at it, and I can smell the year too. Weird, isn't it? Now, I have a question for you guys. How in the world did I improve my art so fast? Is it normal? Is it something that I knew about that accelerated my work? Maybe some knowledge of fundamentals of art, or just common sense. I don't know, but somehow over the months I have dramatically changed my art style looks ever since I've created my original character. Now on a side note, I didn't like my original character at first, but as I stick around to my main Sona, I like it more and more. And I decided to say, I kind of like this character creation, despite the scars on the face. He got the scars when he was young, by the way. Honestly, I really don't know how I improved my art in a span of a year and a half, and I'm glad how well I improved comparing me to myself, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, how and why did I begin making my first ever comic? Well, you guys may not know, my first comic ever was not on digital, not on DeviantArt, and way even before 150 struck me with inspiration. Rather, I have drew a comic about a character called Pajama Man. And he was a hero in a city, and there was a villain trying to kidnap a woman. Pretty cliche, right? Okay, enough of that. I drew only one page because I quit. Now you know my first ever comic page. Now back to my first web comic. Yeah, this looks amazing. This is also the part where I finally get someone's inspiration. I'm not calling out who, but I think you already know who that person is, because there are so many of you who know exactly who he is. Bam! Duncan's origin. Yeah, that's me in the comic. What do you think about it? Cool? Okay. Well, since I created my original character, why not put him in a story? You're such a cute little Duncan. Yes, you are. You are a good little bit. Now, in my opinion, I feel like this comic was a little rushed, and I could have went into more details about it. But oh well. I ended the comic early just because I found another art style that I like. In that point on, I wanted to start 2 new comics that I wanted to create. One for original characters, and one for official characters from Pokemon. Because I thought it would be cool to do it at the same time. So I started planning my homebrewing story and all, and it was going well. Making character reference and all. That is until out of nowhere, I started to overthink in my head. I had no idea how to succeed in those 2 comics simultaneously without having to overwork myself, and I started to have self-doubts. You can't do this. It's impossible. It's too hard for you. You're never gonna make it. And that's when I started to have a mental breakdown. Yeah. That's... Remembering now makes me think to myself, why did I stress over this in the first place? I could have just canceled one of my 2 comics, and that is exactly what I did. I decided to cancel my original character comic because the official characters are more iconic. And I'm glad I did. Now I was thinking what to name of a title with my little noggin and my blob sack of pink raisin. I have thought of a title, The Rescuers. Pretty cliche if I do say so myself. So anyways, it was quite fun making this as long as I keep creating this. So as you know, these 4 main characters is what I chose. Elizabeth the Lucario, Nicole the Vaporeon, Amber the Espeon, and the team leader, Cody the Flareon. By the way, the team leader was originally going to be named Lucio because of... I'm feeling some good vibrations! At this point in my profile, that is all there is to it. I'm currently on chapter 3, page 27 to this date. You guys really kept me motivated in the past year. I don't know what I'll be doing if it wasn't for you guys who support me for this PMD comic. And honestly, I don't mind much if there wasn't a lot of likes in my comic. All I want is the views. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, you can always like this video. And if you want to stick around for more content, click the subscribe button. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe. Thanks for watching.